Everyone. In my last video I explained the go-to operation of Clr parser. In this video we will see how we have to construct parser table using that go-to operation. So before that we will see the basic operations. So this is the initial grammar, this is the augmented grammar, then it's the closure or set of the given grammar. Here we calculate second component of S, C. Here how we have to calculate the second component of S dash means normally the first production, the second component is always dollar. Then the remaining thing we have to consider its previous production statement. For that we have to use the formula. If the production in the form of A equals to alpha dot B beta comma A means we have to use first of beta union first of A for calculating the second component. The second component is equal to what means here we have to consider its previous statement. Here the previous statement of S is what? S dash. So S dash. In S dash we have to check what is the beta value. Here S is acting as B, beta equal to epsilon. Next A value equal to what? Dollar. So the first of beta equal to epsilon, first of A equal to dollar. So the answer equal to dollar. So the second component of S equal to what? Dollar. Then we have to calculate the first value of C, that is second component of C. Here for that we have to use yes, because the previous production of C is what? Yes, for both the production C equals to dot CC, C equals to dot D. Its previous production is what? Yes. Okay, here the beta value equal to C. Then first of beta, so the first of C is what? First of C equal to C or D. Okay, C or first value of the production is what? The terminals, that is C or D union. The first of A is what? Dollar. First of A is dollar. So C or D union dollar means we have to ignore the dollar. So the second component of C is what? C or D. Okay. So like that we calculated the second component. Now the I naught is S dash cans to dot S comma dollar, S cans to dot CC comma dollar, C cans to dot small c capital C comma CR D, C cans to dot D comma CRD. Okay. So this is a initial set I naught. Okay, for that we have to apply the go to operation. So here the go to in the sense after dot what all the symbols are there, that is called as go to. Here in S dash we are having capital S, in S we are having capital C, in C we are having small c and small d. So there's a go to of I naught. So we have to apply. So go to of I naught comma S means here we have to move the dot operator towards right side one position. Then we have to check whether what all the symbols are available after dot. Okay, after dot if you are having non-terminal means we have to refer that non-terminal productions from I naught. Okay, then we have to add it here. Here what is S dash? S dash scans to dot S. So here output is S dot comma, then copy the second component. Second component is what? Dollar. After dot we are not having anything. Okay, so just ignore. Then you have to compare this production with the already available sets. Already available set is only one, that is I naught, that is not match. So give new name. Okay, next apply go to of I naught comma C. Here where we are having C, here we are having C. So automatically dot move towards right side one position. So output is S scans to capital C dot capital C. Okay, so S scans to capital C dot capital C comma dollar. Here after dot we are having dollar. Okay, so we have to check that after dot we are having C, we have to refer that C production from I naught. So what's the production? C cans to this thing, but we have to copy only the first component. You just ignore second component, just consider only first component, then write it here. C cans to dot small c capital C comma, C cans to dot D comma. Okay, then what is second component means the second component value is same as its referred production. Here the referred production is what? Yes. So what's second component of yes? Dollar. So you just add that here. Then check these three productions is already available or not in I naught and I1. Okay, if the three is same as available set means then give the same name, otherwise give new name. Here this set is not already available, so give new name, that is I2. Okay. Then I naught comma C. Next, already we applied. Yes, C, capital C. Now we have to apply small c. Here, C, what is I naught value? Here, I naught, where we are having in I naught. So this is I naught. In I naught, we are having C here. Okay, so we have to apply it. Okay, if you are applying C here means automatic dot move right side one position. So what's the answer? Secants to dot small c capital C comma CRD. So we have to refer that C protection from I naught. So answer is this. Okay, so that is called as I3. And next go to of I naught comma D. Here secants to what? D dot comma CRD. It's not same as the already available set I naught, I1, I2 or I3. So I gave new name for that set I4. Okay, so now we apply I naught go tos. Next we have to check I1. Okay, so what is I1? I1 is S dash stands to S dot. After dot we are not having any value, so no go tos for I naught. Okay, so next we have to consider I2. So what all the go tos are there after dot? Capital C, small d. Capital C, small d. Okay, so no go tos for I1. Okay, next apply go tos of I2 or capital C, small d. Here we are applying capital C for I2 means we will get answer I5. Okay, next I6, next I7. Okay, and then we have to apply go to for I3. Go tos of I3 are capital C, small d. Okay, then again we have to apply the same thing. I will get the set like this. So I3 comma capital C will yield I8. I3 comma small c is same as I3. I3 comma d is same as I4. Okay, next we have to check go tos of I4. Okay, so what is I4? Here I4 is D dot. After dot we are not having any value, so no go tos of I4. Next we have to check I5. After dot we are not having any value, so no go tos for I5. Next I6. In I6 we are having go tos capital C, small d. So we have to apply that. Okay, if we are applying that means here I6 comma C, answer is what? I9. It's a new set. I6 comma small c is same as I6. Then I6 comma D equal to I7. Okay, and then check I7. I7 has no go tos. I8 also has no go tos. I9 also has no go tos. So new sets are available. Okay, check I6. Where is I7? See here, I7 not having any go tos. I8, I9 has no go tos. Okay, then once the process is over means we have to construct transition table for the go tos operation. Okay, so initially I naught we apply S C C D. I naught comma S means I1. I naught comma capital C means I2. I naught comma small c yield the state I3. I naught comma D yield I4. Okay, I1 has no go tos. I2 we applied these three. Okay, then we got I5, I6, I7. In I3 we applied capital C, small d, and we got I8, I3, I4. I4 no go tos. Next come to I5 no go tos. I6 we applied these three. Then we got I9, I6, I7. These two already available. I7 no go tos. I8 no go tos. Then come to the next one. I9 no go tos. Okay, so I just represented the go to operations in pictorial representation, that is called as transition diagram. Okay, then we have to construct parser table. Okay, so how we have to construct the parser table means here first we have to list out the number of states what we reached. Okay, so number of states we reached 0 to 9, I0 to I9. Okay, then what all the input symbols we applied means capital S, capital C, small d and dollar. Here the terminals are comes under action, the non-terminals comes under go to part. Okay, in non-terminal means it just represent the output state value. Okay, so here you just check. Yeah, see here, I0 comma s equal to what? I1. I0 comma c equal to I2. For if in go to if you apply non-terminal means you just mention the state number. Okay, so that is output. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I0 comma s equal to what? I1. I0 comma s equal to I1. I0 comma c equal to I2. Okay, so I0 comma s equal to 1. I0 comma c equal to 2. Okay, next I0 comma small c equal to what? I3 means here it's shifting state 0 to 3. So you have to mention S3 in C. Okay, next I0 comma d equal to what? I4. So you have to mention S4. I0 comma d equal to S4. So like that you have to mention all the values in tabular format. Okay, next I1. What's the I1 value? I1 has no go-tos. I1 has no go-tos. Okay, next I2 comma capital C equal to what? I5. So in I2 capital C equal to what? 5. Okay, then I2 comma small c equal to what? S6. I2 comma small d equal to S7. I2 small c small d S6 S7. S6 S7 for small c and small d. Okay, so like that we have to fill all the values in tabular column format. Okay, after filling that we have to apply the reduction operation. Okay, so how we have to apply the reduction operation means we have to check each and every go to operation, is there any reduction is there or not. Okay, how we have to check it means from I0 onwards we have to check is there any dot operator comes at end or not. Okay, so now wait. Yeah, here this is the I0. Okay, I0 not comes at end. Okay, next here in I1 S dash stands to what? S dot, it comes at end. Okay, so if SLR means we have to find follow of S dash. Okay, but here it's not needed. Okay, just apply. Here it's S dash, no, so in S dash means it's a different thing. Okay, it's for checking whether the string is accepted or not. So we have to apply in I1 comma dollar is accepted. I1 comma dollar is accepted. Okay, so here this is output. I1 comma dollar equal to accept. Okay, I1 comma dollar equal to accept. Okay, then we have to check the remaining. I'll explain the state one by one. Next in I2 no states comes at end. Then check I3. In I3 also no protection comes at end. Then I4, which protection? The protection number secants to D dot comes at end. Okay, we have to check the protection number. Okay, here what's the protection number means? Here the protection number is this is R1, this is R2, this is R3. R1, R2, R3. Which protection comes at end? R3. Okay, here in I4 secants to D dot, R3 comes at end. Okay, so how we have to mention that number in table means here it's a state number 4. See, this is fourth state. In fourth state number R3 comes at end. Okay, so in 4 comma C and 4 comma D we have to mention R3. We have to mention fourth state 4 comma C R3, 4 comma D equal to R3. Okay, next we have to check the next state. Okay, what's the next state? The next state is I5. In I5 S scans to what? CC dot. Okay, here the S scans to CC dot number is what? This is called as R1. This is called as R1. So 5 comma dollar equal to R1. 5 comma dollar equal to R1. Okay, like that we have to fill the value. Okay, so this is called as CLR parser table. Okay, next we have to check whether is there any reduction is possible or not. Okay, if we can reduce the table, means that table is called as LALR table. Okay, then how we have to reduce that, means we have to check the first component and second component. Okay, in most of the state the first component may be same and second component only varying. Okay, if the second component is varying, means we have to combine that state. Okay, that is called as reduction. Okay, here you just check the state I3 and I6. I3 and I6. Here what is I3? I3 is secants to this thing. Okay, next what is I6? Now check the I3 and I6. The first component is same, only the second component is varying. So we can combine I3 and 6. I3 and 6. Instead of representing two rows, not columns, two rows in tabular format. Okay, we can reduce that into two. So we can remove I3, we can remove I6. Okay, instead of that we can use the state number I36. We can use the state number I36. So here we have to merge I3. Here what is I3? Instead of that we have to merge I36. Here what is the value? 7. I47. So you just remove this value, this I3. Okay, next check 4 and 7 is same, so you just remove these two. So output is here R3. Okay, next check the state number I8 and I9. Okay, there also the component is same, so use only one. Here we have to mention I89. So use R1, R2, R2. Okay, here we have to use 47. Okay, I47. Here you have to use I36. So how many cells are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we removed 6, we removed 7, we removed 8. Here we use this. Okay, so this table is called as LALR. This is called as LALR. Okay, what is LALR? Means the optimized parsing table of CLR is called as LALR. Thank you.